Wait for it, here it comes. This is an absolute classic. Exterminate. It's coming.
Monday, happy day. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy day. Thursday, Friday, happy day. Weekend stuff, but I go on, ready to wait for you. These days are right. These days are right.
Do you know, that's on normal speed. That's on 33 RPM. Didn't they make some crap back then? Oh, here comes my wife, so I'm closing the garage door because I don't want to be near her when I'm having my daily rant. Oh, my daughter's arrived with the grandchildren as well. This is going to get interesting because I'm doing it anyway. Alveda, same pet. Now, Charlie Kirk. Didn't really know much about him. I would say he's slightly autistic because he's got that bit. I'm not just, you know, there's nothing wrong with being slightly autistic at all. Now, all I'm saying is, everyone has come out. I did this morning. I went, oh, poor bloody democracy and stuff like that. And I agree. But then I thought, well, I didn't know what he stood for. Not really. I just knew he was a good speaker. So I had a look. Charlie Kirk. I've done one of my cheat sheets, as I do, my bullet point cheats. On trans issues, yeah, LGBTQ and trans. I have no... Anyway, he's opposed to gay marriages. From me, you know, gay marriages, really? Wants a national ban on gender affirming care. So then I looked into that. What he doesn't want, and I totally agree, is having young kids that have these chemical things changing them at such an early age. Totally agree. There are only two genders. There are only two genders. You know, we've gone through this whole complete lefty road, haven't we, where sort of anyone can be in. What was it Sam Smith came out earlier this year? Oh, about a couple of months ago, he's having an affair with himself. Once upon a time, we called that a quick fucking hand job or a wank. Yeah, now he's having an affair with himself. I get, and I'll say this again and again, I know someone who's done the transition. I get that. I get a man in a woman's body and vice versa. But I don't get that a man can now go to a woman's prison and vice versa. And they can also, a man can go and compete in a female event. That's so wrong. That's so wrong. So, and it says he spoke against trans athletes in women's sports. 100% as far as I'm concerned. If you don't like it, tough poo. We need the common sense back. But on race, he was also good on race because the black people were saying education is a white privilege. Obama, don't think so, do you? So he said, no, it's a racist lie. So he's saying that is racist by actually saying it's a white privilege, which it is not. Come on, let's face it. Here comes one of my children, my other children. He's also said, if I see a black pilot, I hope he's qualified. That is another label. Then he also called George Floyd a scumbag. I've said it all along. The whole world went nuts over a complete arsehole that spent 7 years in prison. He's a drug addict, an alcoholic, and he stuck a gun in a pregnant woman's stomach while he robbed her. That's a scumbag, and I totally agree. Civilized Martin Luther King saying he was just another flawed man. We're all flawed, and there was nothing wrong with that. So then Donald Trump came out, right? And he called him a great guy from top to bottom, referred to him as someone, I've done my sheet again, someone who had influence with young people, which he did, an advocate for conservative values, proper conservative, not the Tory scum in the UK. Now, this is where it gets fucking annoying. Trump condemned the shooting as an act of political violence. Now, when Paul Pelosi, right, Madam Pelosi's husband, was attacked in his home and got hit by the hammer, right? And that was political. Trump's reply, the scumbag, he's a scumbag as well. Trump's reaction was, how's her husband doing? She has a wall around her house, which obviously didn't do a very good job. She was he was talking about the wall that they didn't have to prevent at the time all these illegal immigrants coming in. That's just awful, isn't it? That's just awful. And it says he's widely criticised as inappropriate, seen as mocking and fooling division. What a fucking arsehole. So it's all right on one hand to say that was political. The shooting was a political. But when a guy went round to get, I forget her name, Pelosi's wife, and he met at the door him and whacked him on the head with a hammer, that would have been horrific. All he said is, how's husband doing? There's a waltz around the house, which obviously did not condoning any real person with any sense of dignity, I don't know, caring, I don't fucking know, would have said that was wrong. No, he didn't say that. And it was seen as mocking. I just find all this politics, and that's all it is, isn't it? No one should ever be shot through their way of thinking and through free speech. But this is now the radical far left. I'll be with you in a little minute, mate. Thank you, yums. I'll be up in a minute. Cool. Yeah, I got that. I got something to show you when I got a mouthful full. So, basically, it's just politics. It's just not nice, is it? And then in the UK, Keir Starmer said, yeah, free speech and stuff. What a knob. He's an advocate for free speech, and he said, you know. But anyway, I was getting back to the far left. The far left have got nothing left. They've got nothing left, so now they're resorting to violence. You could say that Donald Trump's crowd when they invaded, but they didn't. Most of them were actually invited to wherever it was, in the White House, wherever. No, it wasn't the White House, wherever it was anyway. And it was just a few arseholes. Oh, these are yummy. Now, finishing off. Mandelson. We have all known for fucking years. For years. That he's a paedophile, just like Andrew's a paedophile. Yeah? He's been sacked of a dodgy dealings and through his association. Did you actually know he actually stayed at what's his name? I don't even like I don't even like saying his name. At Pedophile Island, right? He stayed there, and he also stayed at his mansion when Epstein. Yeah, Epstein. Oh, I'm only on my second beer. Epstein was in prison. He was trying to get him out of prison before he accidentally hung himself. So he's a known paedophile. So as a paedophile, Keir Starmer still employed him. Everyone would. And someone said to me in the gym this morning, "Oh Gary, that's lovely out here. Oh Gary," I was just checking to see if the battery was nearly flat. "Oh Gary, but no one would have known about it. You don't fucking tell me MI5 or all the other British intelligence didn't know what that man was up to. Kiddie fiddler, right?" And Keir Starmer, rather than just condemning him, he said he was really good at his job. What the fuckery fuck? He knew what was going on as well. They were all fucking in it. So that's politics today, isn't it? It's just completely fucked. They're just fucking climbing over each other. They'll carry on. They'll let other people carry on until they get caught. But yeah, just think on Charlie Kirk. Things like that should never happen, should they? Should never. Free speech and all that. And I think he had an awful lot to say. And I agree with an awful lot. And I put a post when he was in, I think it was the Oxford Speak thing the other week, last month, where he said Britain's doomed if they don't actually do something about the illegals and the Muslims. Now, the Muslims is a different thing. I've been watching a Tommy Robinson and an interview with another Muslim lady from, and I put this on my timeline, from Luton. I'm pooped out. I've got the grandchildren in my head now. I think, oh my God, and they're here for 2 days. But yeah, so at the end of the day, why isn't Mandelson, as a pedo, why isn't he in fucking prison? Why haven't they investigated him? Why isn't he in fucking prison? fucking arsehole of the first degree, eh? And as I say, Donald Trump, reaction on him. But then his also reaction to the other ones. It's sort of, why is it good for one but not for another? Imagine being whacked in the head with a hammer. And he went, oh, didn't keep a wall. Fucking smug arsehole, eh? They all are. I'm off all of them. I'm off all of them. I don't see any hope at the moment. Not in the UK or America. Yes, Donald does do some good by this trans stuff, and he stopped it being taught in schools. The world's nuts, eh? Who'd have thought 20 years ago, if I'd have said this 10 years ago, 5 years ago, before COVID, that some scumbag, Lloyd fucking wankface, gets not shot, but he dies in the hands of the police after what he did and all the stuff he'd done in the past. He'd have a state funeral practically. It was live on Fox and CNN and around the world, and everyone was burning fucking stuff that was anti-slavery. Then all us white people in Britain ended up fucking being told that we're fucking racists and we should be ashamed of our past. And it all started with a fucking wanker, a complete and utter fucking cunt. The world's nuts. It went left, 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 left in the bucket. But now it's gone too far right, 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 right. I'm always down the centre. I'm not a party person, as you know. I just don't fucking get it anymore. The world's nuts. It's that way or that way. Not sensible down the middle. Reform, that way. They are that way. Labour, totally the opposite. Where's that middle of the road? Common sense gone. Anyway, that's it. It's windy and it's slightly overcast. I got so wet this morning going in on my scooter. I'm drying all my stuff off because it hissed down. But I bought my little communication centre, which I got my little headphones on to listen to music coming in the morning, which cost $18 on Temu. And it still works. I'm so chuffed. $18. There you go. That's it. Gaz's bar today. I'm getting back to this. I'm now going to have another beer or 4, have a bite of my biscuit, and then go up to see my grandchildren. You have a good weekend, folks. Just bear in mind, not everything is black and white. Ta-da's. Bye. Oh, you were all doomed.